Hey, what's up guys, and welcome to the video. Today I'm going to briefly walk you through how your E-Trade account is lying to you, sort of. So, as you can see here, this is my account dashboard. I've got a couple different stocks on here, and the one I wanted to highlight here was ARCC, Ares Investment Capital Firm. So the reason why I wanted to highlight this is that it's got a 4% total gain, had it for quite a long time, and I've had dividends reinvested. And what's important about this is that when you reinvest your dividends, it doesn't really get reflected properly in the total gain in dollars and percentages. So to illustrate that, what I want you to do is just hit this little caret here on the side, and this now shows you all of your lots that you've purchased. So every time you've purchased the stock, it shows you when the date was that it was purchased, how many units of the stock, and what the price was that you paid for it. And then if you have dividends reinvested, which you should, it'll show you each time a dividend purchase was made as well and what the price was. Now, this is a little bit problematic for just this simple total gain dollars and percentage, because every time your dividends get reinvested and purchased at a new price, it basically creates a weighted average of your initial price paid, and it calculates based on that. So I actually only purchased this stock 3 separate occasions out of my own cash money. So once was for $100 for $16.76, and then if we jump down here, I've had it for a while, and then a 50 unit increment of stocks for $18.74, and then another 50 for $18.50. So I really only bought 200 units, but right now I've got 369 from all the units that were reinvested. So how do we calculate what our total return is if you just want to see, hey, I bought, $2,000, say, of the stock, how much is it worth now? If you have dividends reinvested and you're using E-Trade, it's pretty complicated. So instead, I'll show you kind of a hack way to do it, but we got to jump into Excel. So I've already pre-built this out, and I have it all kind of laid out already. So let's see if I can mess around with my windows, make it a little bit easier so we can still see the numbers we want to see. Okay. So purchase lot 1, this is what you would do if you want to see your total returns based on what you invested, and you just want to see, how much it's worth now with dividends reinvested. So I purchased 100 units of the stock at $16.77. So you see that right here. So total investment of $1,676, and then I made another purchase of 50 units at $18.74. You see that here on the second line. And then a third purchase at another 50 units at $18.51, which again is right here. It's rounded up a little bit in Excel. So total stocks that I owned and total that I purchased are 200. The weighted average cost that I bought in at is $17.70. If you multiply those two or add up these 3 above here, you get $3,500 worth of this stock is what I put into it. Now, if we look at the current total, basically what you want to do is you want to pull this quantity here, 369 units, 0.35, that's what's right here. The current price, or your last price, so this is your current day price of the asset, $18.12, multiply the two, and you get 6,692. So that gives you a gain of $3,153 and a percent gain of 89%. Pretty good. Maybe in the next video I'll show you how to calculate what your annual returns is on that, because I've had this stock for quite a long time. But as you can see, the total gain is dramatically more than what the gain percentage on the E-Trade app is kind of just putting through and telling it. So if I were to liquidate all this right now, I'd actually get $6,692 compared to the $3,500 that I put in. So pretty good return there. All right, that's it. Let me know what you think, if this is helpful. If it's not helpful, if it's totally wrong, let me know. First video on here, but this is a problem and something that I saw when I was using E-Trade, and I really couldn't find any information on how to do it or kind of how it works out math-wise. So I thought this would be helpful, just putting it up here. All right, thanks.